Welcome to BMA Comics Con, I'm Brian, and today we'll be looking at the comics being released November 7th, 2018. I'm sorry that this video is coming out late, but still, make sure to watch till the end to find out how you may win one of these comics. As a fan of the original Marvel Knights imprint, I'm looking forward to this. This looks like it's going to start off with Daredevil, one of my favorite heroes, and it seems like he has amnesia. Grant Morrison's run on Green Lantern starts with a new #1. Of course, as a Grant Morrison book, the events of this first issue could affect the whole Green Lantern Corps and even the multiverse. Read this to find out the secrets the alien Hal Jordan finds is hiding. It could involve a spy amongst the Green Lantern's ranks. It's the X-Men turn against Typhoid Mary. Last we saw Spider-Man go against her, and that didn't end well for him. Now, the X-Men may have to go through him to get to her. In case you didn't get enough solo, here's a mini-series about Han's time in the Imperial Navy. After colonizing our galaxy, man discovers there's a horrifying secret just outside in the outer darkness of space. Here's a Thanksgiving theme issue that has Venom out to ruin Thanksgiving, so Spider-Man and Captain Marvel will have to team up to stop him. In this new Empty Man series by Cullen Bunn, Melissa Carey is affected by the Empty Man disease that causes insanity and violence. But instead of putting her in a mandatory government quarantine, her family will try to hide her, and I don't think they're prepared to deal with the bloody tendencies Melissa will exhibit. This issue will contain 2 stories, one of which, Amanda Waller assembles the Suicide Squad Black. It contains El Diablo, Enchantress, and the Gentleman Ghost. Their job is to track down America's most dangerous magician. This adventure will lead them to places so horrible that even the dead could die. This is a prequel to Road of the Dead. In it, a bunch of muscle car losers, and one in a tank, will try and save a young scientist who may hold the key to the zombie outbreak that threatens all of mankind. X-23's next mission is to go undercover as a teacher. Will she and Gabby be able to find the deadly secrets at this school? The Weapon X Forces team's next adventure takes them to Hell, but they're gonna have to get there first. Seems like they'll need to call in a favor from an old friend. It seems that Deadpool has lost his mojo. As Deadpool tries to recover from a bad day, he may just find out someone is responsible for this. Harley Quinn and Tina go on a road trip. Sounds like a fun issue, until they run into a new villain, Minor Disaster. And she has a disaster dial that causes minor disasters, such as texting your ex, eating soggy sandwiches, or even seeing your parents naked. How will Harley and Tina defeat this basically truth or dare villain? A turf war begins in Gotham City, and Batman chooses a side, the Penguins. Also, I want to mention that the variant cover for this and a couple of other DC comics by Francisco Mattina look amazing. Luke and the Rebel team are now trapped on a distant planet after the events of Hope Dies. How will they survive with nowhere to run and the Empire patrols consistently searching for them? Nico finally learns the source of the Staff of One's power. Will this discovery prevent her from using it? Or will she at least be able to change the way she uses it? Loki has assembled his own Cosmic Avengers. In their own book, the champions are going to learn that in Weird World, there will be a cost in getting their desires. Nebula has risen an army of dead warriors from Asgard, and the Asgardians of the galaxy are the only line of defense the Shi'ar have from Nebula's wrath. Things get strange when Doctor Strange fights himself after returning home to find himself there. The Hulk is still free as Banner's body has been found, dissected, and studied by scientists up to no good. The battle still rages on between Jean Grey and Cassandra Nova, but the rules have changed. The whole team is going to have to help as the mutant hatred continues to spread. Iceman's set up on a blind date, so he calls his amazing friends to help. Well, really they're there to help with a villain who chooses to crash it. In order to survive Spider-Geddon, the Spider Army has to decide if they're willing to cross that line to defeat their inheritors. Some of them are. Will Miles? These are the things that either changes a character or makes you look at them out of character, depending on how it's done. Let me know what you think of Spider-Geddon in the comments. With his life turned upside down, there's nothing else for Shatterstar to do but use his swords. Oh, and there will be blood. In this final issue of The Death of the Inhumans, we still have questions, such as what is Black Bolt going to do now, and who is Vox? Deathstroke not only finds himself locked away in Arkham, but he's also stuck in a time loop. Deathstroke not only finds himself in Arkham, but he's also stuck in a time loop. Deathstroke not only finds himself in Arkham, but he's also stuck in a time loop, and Two-Face seems like the only one who believes him. While Dick Grayson is still struggling to remember who he is, someone else will pick up the Nightwing mantle in his place. And now we get a Nightwing with guns. If you like the Titans show, check this out. If not, still read Nightwing. It's been consistently good. Green Arrow is being attacked as both Oliver Queen and Green Arrow. The modern-day Robin Hood, Citizen, is after him in his quest to take down the One Percenters. Black Canary assists by looking into the secret identity of Citizen. In Part 2 of Drowned Earth, the Justice League are split up in the oceans as they face the Ocean Lords. Batman continues to try to protect the totality, while Aquaman tries to call on his own ruthless gods. This final issue of Unexpected will be a key to the DC Universe, as it will continue to develop Nth Metal and reveal one of the Dark Knight's medals hero, and have the most important last page reveal of any comic this week. I believe the Curse of Brimstone is also ending here, and the brother-sister team is trapped in a city run by the Beldame, who uses the undead citizens to do her bidding, and she has her eyes set on the Brimstone and his sister. Superboy and Robin find themselves on a mystery planet. A little late for Halloween, but there Superboy is exposed to red kryptonite and his powers go out of whack. Will they be able to escape before the gang finds them? Not to mention the dangers of the planet itself. Sideways teams up with the Dark Multiverse version of the T-shirt and jeans Superman in this annual. Also, there's a backup story where he meets the Unseen. Since Martin Dubs is out of retirement, he's going to assemble his old crew to get some money for his wife's medical bills. But this time, something goes wrong. Will Dead Rabbit get away with the money and avoid getting caught? Nina's sister has been kidnapped by the Great Beast. Now Nina will have to follow a mystical trail to find her sister before it's too late. Art comes to terms with the fact that if she wants to leave this beautiful yet deadly world of fairy, she will have to fight and win. This is the conclusion to the first story arc of Farmhand. Andrea is faced with the truth behind the Jedediah seed. If he wants to save the Mud King, Adam will have to make a terrible choice. Hector Santos has hired a cold-blooded killer to stop Kick-Ass from destroying his criminal empire. Kick-Ass will need to get ready as her worst villain is hiding in the shadows, waiting to strike. Ryder teams up with a group of rebels to take down the mad scientist's father as he continues his search across this post-apocalyptic world for his wife. Sorry for this video coming out late. I am almost sure that next week's video will be coming out on time this Friday, 1 o'clock Eastern. And also, just to update you on other things going on with BMA Comics Con, I just did a collaboration with News to Astonish. That's over on his channel. You can find it by clicking in the top right corner or the link in the description below. Not only that, but what else we have coming out for BMA Comics Con is on Wednesday, 5 key X-Men books that you should get for your collection for under $50. Correction, that's going to be on Thursday. And speaking of X-Men books, I just got some X-Men books for myself, and that unboxing is coming out tomorrow, Tuesday. And correction, that's going to be on Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to check out either of those. And let's get to this week's giveaway, which is going to be the Marvel Knights 20th #1. Gonna go ahead and make sure that one of you gets a copy of that, because I know that that's gonna be a good book. There's no way they could mess this up. Oh man, please don't mess this up. But speaking of winners and giveaways, let's talk about last week's giveaway. The winner is right here on the screen. If that is you, please make sure you message me letting me know you want to claim your prize. Last week's winner did not message me, so I'm going to keep that extra issue for myself. But please, if this is you, message me by, normally I would say Wednesday, but since this is so late, you have till Friday to go ahead and make sure you message me to claim your prize. Anyway, thanks again for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. As always, please let me know what comics you're looking forward to in the comments below. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, Brian out.